Cool Kids Ice and Water has now got us paying the top 15 in sprint car points this year. So Curtis was pleasantly surprised by that, as he had to miss last Friday. Meanwhile, the Bomber Heat Race number 1 is out on the track. Starting on the pole, that is the 15 of Joey Wilcox, the 01 of Tristan De Silva on the outside. Then it's the 3 of Alex Moss, 22 of Ashley Nelson, 16 Fabio Olivieri, 17 Kalia Sims, 14 Jerry Burnham, 404 Devin Abraham, and the 6 of Wade Thorne. That's how we'll start off here in heat race number 1, 6 laps the distance.
Field works down the backstretch through 3 and 4 to complete the first lap. Side by side for the lead. Wilcox will lead the lap over Nelson. And Gerald Burnham out there in that 14 machine making quick work of the field. Man, if they're handing out passing points in this one, the 14 would have a ton already.
A different format for the stock car divisions than we have for the sprint cars. They do the handicapping system. So Jerry Burnham, who has had a good few weeks, will start towards the back of the pack in our feature if he gets up into a qualified handicap spot. Right now that would be the top 6 or 7, I believe, as Burnham in a new car leads at the halfway mark.
Bonds right now in the second spot. Nelson holding down third for the moment, feeling some pressure from Olivieri as the leader comes off of corner 4 with a 2 to go signal.
So Burnham has the lead, and then it's Moss second. Nelson doing a good job holding that third spot. Wade Thorne has made his way up a few positions from the tail of the field, working on Olivieri now for the 4th spot.
One more trip around for Jerry Burnham in the 14 machine. New wheels, but same results. A very strong car, always good here on the infield oval is Burnham as he works it through 3 and off of corner 4 for the final time. The checkers will come out. Jerry Burnham will pick up the win. Alex Moss will grab the 2nd spot. Ashley Nelson with a good run there finishes in the 3rd position. Then it's Wade Thorne and the 16 of Olivieri completing the top 5.
So Burnham, your winner of Caledonia Auto Supply Heat Race number 1. Now it's time for Runway Energy Heat Race number 2 for the Gales Auto Aftermarket Bombers. Starting in the pole, the 37, a feature winner already this year. That is Jake Maas. On the outside of row number 1, the 32, Jillian Hills. Row number 2 on the inside, number 76 is Ben Buchwald. On the outside, number 19, Kyle Wirt. Row 3, number 155, last week's feature winner, Dustin Longboat. On the outside, number 11, Steve Taylor. Row number 4 on the inside, the 188 of Paul Longboat. He's your points leader. On the outside, the 49L of Dale Whitney. And the 22B of Brooke Nelson starts at the tail of this one. Again, 6 laps the distance for Runway Energy Heat Race number 2.
Kyle McKenzie displays the green flag, and we are underway in the 2nd and final qualifying heat for the Gales Auto Aftermarket Bomber Division. As they work it down the backstretch, Moz and Jillian Hills at it with Kyle Wirt, who's been a factor so far in 2016 as well.
Kyle Wirt got his feet wet in the Bomber Division last year and liked it enough to come out here full time this year. He's holding that 2nd spot over Jillian Hills at the moment as the top 3 have broken away from the rest of the field. The brothers Paul and Dustin Longboat fighting over the points lead so far this year, and right now they're fighting over that 4th spot.
Moss leads him down to 3 and off the corner 4 to complete the 3rd lap of this one, a halfway point. Moss your leader over Wirt and Hills. Longboats right now running 4th and 5th.
Still the 37 of Moss, Jake Moss, that is, the 2 to go. He holds the lead, but Kyle Wirt has not gone away, and neither has Jillian Hills. Wirt now into turn number 1 and 2, a little bit too hard that time. Got into the corner of the 37, but no harm, no foul there as they come around to get the white flag.
One trip around for the Moss machine. Wirt there in 2nd, Hills in 3rd. So they work it down the backstretch. Moss will get by a couple of lap cars and work it through 3 and off of 4, and the win will go to the 37 of Jake Moss.
So the moving lap traffic is the win for him. 2nd will be Wirt. 3rd is Hills. 4th at the line, I believe, was Dustin Longboat over brother Paul.
We have a green Jeep Cherokee. Green Jeep Cherokee, license plate B BSYW815. BSYW815. Green Jeep Cherokee. Your window.
Best appearing car.
Oh, I would.
You're the one and only vote on that award. Although, once in a while I give some input that's occasionally you listen to.
The driver has to wear a Blackhawks jersey, though. White flag is out. Next time by, we'll go green flag racing with the first feature of the evening. Wilcox, Nelson on the front row. Moss, Sims back to row number 2. Kyle McKenzie with double greens in hand for the first time tonight. It's feature time. We're underway in the Gales Auto Aftermarket Bombers.
Race director Doug Leonard just reminded these drivers there's 18 cars on the track. Be respectful. We'll see how far that goes as they all stack up in corner 2.
It's like Boxing Day at Walmart in the parking lot. They all file out down the back stretch. We've got some pretty big damage on the 16 of Olivieri in that car facing the wrong way in corner 4. And I believe that will bring out the yellow flag with 1 lap into the books. Well, that was far from beautiful.
Yeah, that was one of the Nelson cars up in corner 2. Did not get going on the start, and everybody stacked up behind her.
Has a lot of fun. I got to talk to Wyatt Van Wart, regular in our Thunderstock division. He's running in the late models on a limited schedule in 2016. He says it's a totally different beast, has a lot of fun with it, and it's kind of cool to see this affordable towing team get out there in different forms of racing. They've also got the vintage mod as well. So ready to come back to the green flag. 1 lap into the books, 11 to go, and Wilcox will lead them.
So Wilcox will see some pressure from the 37 of Moss here as he goes to the outside lane. Wilcox on the inside. Kalia Sims gets up over the berm in corner 2, and that allows Wade Thorne to get around her and up into the top 4.
Here comes Moss to the outside of the leader Wilcox going in through 1 and 2, bringing Longboat along in behind, as well as Wade Thorne, who sits right there in that 4th spot.
Wilcox just caught that implement tire in corner 3, upset the car a bit, and the 37 of Moss now gets around him for the lead for the moment. Wilcox trying to fight back, but now slides it up in corner 2, and now Wirt and Thorne make their way around him as well.
Moss really left the door open in corner number 4. Longboat's right there in the 155, but here comes Thorne as well as Wirt.
Longboat tried to go in high in corner 1 and come out low in corner 2, but that didn't work out very well. As now Thorne gets to the inside on the 155, but it's still Jake Moss up front. 3 feature winners this year at the front of this field.
Down the back stretch they go. Lap traffic right in front. The Nelson machine will be first. Moss works to the outside. Longboat a lane just a little bit lower, trying to get a run. Good battle at the front. Top 5, but broken away from the rest of the pack.
Well, the leaders successfully put a lap on Nelson in the 22B. As Moss continues to lead, Thorne and Longboat still side by side for second.
Down through corner number 1, Moss continues to lead. Thorne on the inside for second. Longboat on the outside, fights right back in the 155. Brooke Nelson will take it to the pit area in the 22B. And as we come across the stripe, lap number 9, 3 to go for Moss.
Still, Moss has the lead, but now they're 3 wide in corner 2. Contact there between Longboat and Moss. Moss will hold the lead for now, but now Thorne is the benefactor of all of that as he gets to the inside on Moss.
We're going to have 7 cars going for the lead and the win here in this one as they work it down the backstretch.
Thorne and Moss side by side. Sorry, Greg. 2 to go now.
So Thorne coming down off of corner number 4. We'll see the white flag in car number 6, but this one is long from over. The Longboat's in tow. So is Moss and Hills.
Paul Longboat has come from 14th. He can see the leader now one more time into corner 3 and 4. He won't have enough time, and Thorne will get the feature win. Second is Longboat. Third is Dustin Longboat. Then it's Jake Moss, and I believe the 76 of Buchwald may be the 5th car there. Jillian Hill's also up into the top 5 or 6.
So Wade Thorne will pick up the win, our first feature of the night, and Tommy Gooch will head down to Mobile One Victory Lane to talk.
For Dave Styres can get a shot from the roof of the booth up there. And Wade Thorne back to Mobile One Victory Lane. You couldn't see him, but Paul Longboat came from 14th, and he was right on your tail at the end of that one. That was some hard work, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, I know Paul's fast, and I knew he was going to go underneath me, so I just kept hugging the bottom every corner when I got past the moss. And I don't know how we stuck out for a third win already. We had bad luck last week, but you know, the cars held together. We got a new tire, and it's just as fast.
Who do you want to thank for getting you back here to Victory Lane?
Everyone at Thorne Racing. My parents, of course, are Ash and Ricky there, Adam Nye, his brother. Our sponsors, Buckwell Landscape, Springview Farms, Simonton Automotive, Mark Thorne Trucking.
There he is. That's Wade Thorne. Gets the Mobile One hat. He's back in Victory Lane. We'll head over to talk to Paul Longboat here. As the brothers back on the podium here, Paul Longboat from 14th up into second. Almost had Wade Thorne there at the end, but a fun race it looked like for you.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun out there tonight. I thought I actually had Wade on the back corner there. He kind of slowed down. I thought there was one lap left, and I come to the inside, but when I come pulling up, they said number 6 at the front straightaway, so I'm happy with second. It's good points night for me tonight anyway.
Who do you want to thank for getting you back here to the podium again?
I'd like to thank my main sponsor, Gales Auto Aftermarket, and Victor Bunbury, and I'd like to thank my brother for helping me change the fenders and hood and everything on this car to get it ready for tonight.
There he is. That's Paul Longboat, second place here tonight. We'll head over and get a word with Dustin Longboat, feature winner last week, and third place here tonight. The car is steaming. You're steaming. That was some hard work, wasn't it?
Yeah. I got sandwiched on the back straightaway, and my steering got real tight towards the end, and I just couldn't really take the bends as good as I wanted to, but I'm happy to be on the podium tonight.
A good night for you. Who do you want to thank for getting you up here again?
I'd like to thank Gales Auto and Cheesewood Gas and Garage.
There he is, Dustin Longboat, third place tonight. Put your hands together for all of our podium finishers in the Gales Auto Aftermarket Bombers.